We're live now. Again, sorry about the delay. Minor technical issues on my end. Mostly involved stuff not wanting to work properly. I had to go ahead and change up a couple of my settings manually. Because for some reason my frames would not stay capped where I had them, and... well, I don't think it would have caused the biggest problems. I'm not taking any risks. Just because the fact of... you know, I had it stable before. You have one account unaccounted for variable, and now you've got 20 other issues. So we're good now, luckily, but also, as you can see, I don't have as much platinum anymore. I'm very low on my plat. I actually spent some. You can kind of see it on Gar already. I got bored during 4th of July last week, and I already had some stuff in mind. Let me head over to here so we can see a little better. Oh. A moment to load up. So I added a little bit of side plates for the heels because I figured that would look good because of the glass. And then I got a combination, I got the Sakura Storm bundle as well as the Lichen Blight bundle. Which I would have had a little bit more, but I accidentally only bought the one of the Lichen Blight rather than the full set, so... RIP 20 extra platinum, basically, 15-20 extra platinum. Not like I've been using my platinum for anything, though, so I'm not super worried, but it just is. But I was kind of just experimenting with stuff off-stream. I don't remember if I showed the patterned glass look that I kind of been working on, but I got the kickback sigil, which you could basically just make... it's basically dirt. But you can kind of change the appearance of it. So the amount of thickness that you have, I have 16%, but you can see I could do this and make it myself really get covered. Or barely at all. So I got a small layer of, I just did coloration to make it look like powdered glass. That way it looks in line with Gara's coloration. A small layer to it. Still got this, and then I combined the 1 volt Raijin Sayandana with this because it kind of gives me a cloak look and feel. Ooh. Yeah, also, there's some small frame rate issues. I do apologize. Again, things got changed up a little bit, so my mouse is not even showing as fully in there anymore. So my computer's got to readjust the settings. Because part of that I had to do is I basically had to reinstall my NVIDIA settings, essentially, on my computer. So, you don't be too surprised there if it stutters a little bit more than usual. It'll be fine, because I have played a little bit off stream since then, but unlike on my physical computer, so... we should be okay, but it might not be the cleanest. Oh, let's go for a defense mission first. We've not done one of these in a bit. We get the time to. Let's do it.
Fight this arbitration as any mortal creature would. There are no second chances.
We have the boy Midas. So we got what we got? Nova Hydroid Dante. Ooh, Dante is actually really good. So he should be able to help us really defend that operative. Because listen, I don't think, like, Dante's not a very common frame. But whenever you have him, I don't think you're ever upset about having Dante. Also, we want Eximus kills and 30 enemy, or 500 enemy kills. Yeah, that's gonna be a really easy way to. Ba-da-ba-ba. Dante, I need healing. Not only healing, but like, get what I mean? I need my overguard buff. Alright, cleared up already. Nice. Good slap. To you. And go to you. Not really played this week, admittedly. But I did play just like one test mission off
big things grow, dreamers.
But
I believe
I also
in
did
you
stuff.
all.
So the ticket was back all the way on like Friday. So Friday, Saturday rather. DVD was largely unaffected, so you didn't even notice, and I didn't even mention it because it wasn't relevant, because DVD was working perfectly fine. I don't think I did. If I did, I don't remember. Knowing me, it's entirely possible that I did say on Saturday and completely forgot. Plus free goodies. We love free goodies around here. To be fair, it's all free if the enemies die very, very quickly. At that point, is it really...
Fight on. This test has only just begun.
Just a moment.
Extraction is ready.
Also, I've been making use of my Arthur fridge on there.
Keep fighting.
Really, I
Another
just like the...
opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Because it's multi-layered. It's not just the fridge of the smart fridge that happened in one of the previous years. The TennoCon stuff. But I immediately see that, and I immediately think of the Mega Mind No Bitches meme. And I'm like, that's why I have that one being used. So I really like the Entrati one. The only one I really don't understand is the Kalimos one with the cone. If there's something involving a meme for it, I'm completely missing it. Like, I don't know, was it like some streamer did something where like Kalimos got stuck on a traffic cone or something, or... Because I know one of the other two is a reference to the dump it, because I know it's the Entrati, it's stocks. I know it's related to stocks. It's like, well, it's the stocks and all that. I know it's the dump it thing for that one. And it's just a Warframe version with Entrati, basically giving the order. And then I know the other one with, what's it called? With Arthur the fridge, who's the smart fridge that was used at one point where he called in from a smart fridge. Which is still funny as hell, by the way. Don't know about the Kalimos one. As I said, I feel like if there's a meme there, I'm completely missing it. Like, I really missed the, it's really unfortunate that I missed the previous week ones, because it was like 3 or 4 days only, and I wasn't even aware of it. So I ended up missing out on the Stalker Absolute Cinema one, as well as the Lotus one, where it's like change of plans with just Lotus with a gun out. Which again, I would have definitely been using that one over the one I have currently equipped if I had that one there. That one's just funny as hell. Likely funnier than what I have. So I would have gone for that one instead. So we did the Stalker Absolute Cinema, and then we had the Hero Cassie one. The Hero Cassie. be fair, I know a lot of people upset about it too, from when I was sitting in the forums and I went to go check the drops for the week. Only to find out, oh, they had a drop midweek. And I had no clue on it. What? That one just tweaked out immensely.
Your potential blossoms. Continue the arbitration.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave
I mean, I'll take
now
1800
or
endo. We
continue
love
fighting?
1800 endo around here.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Nuke them. Blast them off the face of the planet. No more vitus essence for you. Banned. Banned from life. Your free trial of life is over. The funny man and I were playing some board games last night. We had a really good time, honestly. It was just the two of us, unfortunately, but we were still have a good time. We did a Sniper Elite board game. He got really lucky. He ended up drawing 3 and 4 on the first map. So they were right next to each other. I found him really quickly. The problem was he was 1 turn off from where he was, and I was trying to see if I could take a shot with my sniper. I'm like, nah. I needed to be outside shooting into the room. I couldn't shoot from outside the room, through the outside, going into the room, even if I could draw a straight line with it. Which I could have. I'm like, no, I can't do that. That sucks. Because I could have gotten him right there if I had him. We also tried sequence for the first time. We actually kind of had to search it up because they had some kind of things in there, but they didn't explain how to get a sequence, which is basically just 5 in a row, but it really didn't mention that anywhere in there. So it was basically assuming you knew how sequence worked to begin with. It was cool. It was a national park themed version where you were catching bug Pokemon. And then all the balls have little modifiers under them, so it's like size modifiers where it's, oh, it's tiny, so it's -1 point, or it's massive, so it's double. Or just some large ones that are worth +2. There's either there are 3 ×2s, and then the rest out of the 20 were split fairly evenly for a mix of +2, -1, and +0. With the odd one out being there being 2 more zeros, I believe it was. It was either first one to get a sequence gets 10 points, the game ends, or 1 round after everyone catches all 20 of their bugs. And like we didn't even cover half the board. Not fully. We covered like 40% roughly. But to be fair, we ended up getting a lot of stuff early on. So they played a little bit of boss monster. We had a really close match, but Funny Man ended up beating me. I'm fine with it, whatever. And again, it was a very close match. He just had way more things to draw in mages. I had a really combination set where I needed literally 1 more turn. And if we didn't have a whole bunch of spare mages left that he was the one taking, I think it would have definitely been a lot closer. Just unfortunately, I didn't have anything to deal with it.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
But I was able to make a decent combo.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Plus, I had some stuff where I had a lot of monsters. So I had Monsters Ballroom going. Next turn was my plan. And then I was going to put a Minotaur Maze after it, so that way you took... Since it would have been extra Goblin Armory, that's a +1. Anyone who's played Boss Monster knows what I'm talking about, the first edition of it. So it would have been next to a Goblin Armory, so that would have been a +1 to it immediately, plus I would have had 4 monster cards on the field, so that would have been a 5 damager, and then I would have had a Minotaur Maze going backwards, so you'd get that one immediately. So you would have just had 2 Minotaur Mazes going. I'm doing wrong things. You would have had 2 fibers going, rather. Not the 2 Minotaur Mazes. You would have had 2 fibers, that'd be a 10, and then I had another one for a 13, and then I would have had enough damage, because I had something that was a 3er at the front and then a 1er. So I would have done, I think, 17, if I remember right, if I gotten everything up correctly. Then my last room would have been, it was a recycling room, so it would have still been enough. But I had a whole plan and everything. And like 17 HP worth of damage, even 16 HP worth of damage is enough to kill anything in the game. Because the enemies, they only go up to 13 HP. And unless someone plays multiple assassin cards on a guy, you know, you count for 1. And your spell cards are going to be very limited unless you have something like the Brain Jar guy, that you get 3 spell cards and you just guard 1. Or you have like the Witch's Kitchen that allows you to draw a spell card instead of a room card, which can be really useful because you can stuff like teleportation to send a guy back, or you can get a lot of assassins, or you get something to scare someone out of a dungeon, or stuff like that. So we're going to ensure that you don't take a damage, or power up an enemy in someone else's base, or stop them from winning the game or something. I think at this wave we will go, considering this guy's starting to get a little bit low. Oh, I thought it was active. I had this active still. Somewhere my brain side didn't. Yeah, I've been kind of just chilling for the most part. I've been working on a little bit of Resident Evil 2, or Resident Evil 3 rather. I thought there's a second run. Turns out there's just not. So I'm gonna try and figure out something to do for Resident Evil 3. I might just pull something else up for next week on Monday. What I might do, what I'm kind of tempted to do, is I might take, maybe I'll just do another standard run. But what I want to do is I want to try to get points towards the infinite rocket launcher, and I want to have a stream of just going through and completing the game as fast as possible, blasting the infinite rocket launcher. That sounds stupid, it sounds funny, and it sounds really fun. So like, this game definitely isn't going to be as long as Resident Evil 2's was, because again, we don't have any mercenaries mode, we don't have any ghost survivors.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Okay, can one of you pick something, please? I have...
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
I think that it's gonna do the thing, but like... It's annoying. I hate the fact that it basically is gonna count me as an extra fail on my hack. I know it's not that much of a... that matters, but like, just saying that no, that counts as less of a, one extra failed because of something I couldn't control, because someone wouldn't pick. Does drive me up the wall a little bit. And then the fact that I would have liked to have had the guy up sooner. And then a little bit quicker, maybe I could have, but... It is what it is. Honestly, I think it's possible to get to 16 or 15 rather. 15. Okay, so 15 until I think that'll be when we definitely pop though. We want to get him as much HP as possible. We've only got 18,000 left. We need to find him. Keeping him marked. That way we don't lose sight of him. Can't die if we don't let anything get close to him at all. Can't die if there's 0 threats. Like that. Or are all these inside here? Goodbye. Okay, so it was a lot of fun. Like, I'd love to, honestly, if I could get a stream going with some of the guys at some point. It was really fun to do. Let's do a tabletop simulator stream in a little bit. Might be good to do that again. So don't get me wrong, I do enjoy my DVD streams, I do enjoy some other stuff. As I said, Pokemon Champions I'm not doing right now just because of the fact that I want to, but you know, when it's all battling and you're at the end of a ranked season, it's just going to be the equivalent. There's a certain GPD perk that summarizes it pretty aptly. It's Hex Nothing But Misery. Because that's when you have, as I said, I've seen this before, but this is when you're going to have everyone going on to get all their last minute grinding done. Which means everyone's going to be bringing their sweatiest possible teams. So, yeah, as fun as it would be to do a couple more battles on stream and actually have a competent team now. Nah, my priority is just I'm gonna wait until it's over before I consider doing it again. Like, I'll do some stuff off stream. Like transferring in some Pokemon, for instance, or potentially getting a Pokemon for recruitment, for permanent recruitment, but
unless you can handle more of the enemy.
I'm not exactly looking to have 3 hours of big pain.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
A lot of fight assassins, realizing. But I do eventually plan on going back to it at some point. I very much want to. I don't know if it'll be a Saturday thing or it'll be what's it called? Like maybe we'll do it on. Actually, no, I was gonna say because it's still going through until.
The steady blade.
I don't
in
remember
certain
actually.
hands. It's time.
What do I have? 10.
Hey.
That's easy enough. Post those to do very sabotage. Exterminate mission's easy. Especially if we have any relics available for it. Yeah, where's Iron Wake? Yeah, I'll figure something out, because what I want to do... God, they really need a warp for this place, I swear. When they have the, like, we have the node for it, but like they don't have any warps for it, because I would really just be able to bring over to Palladino. I know it's not the largest area, but it'd help a little, because there are a few things here. Ooh, rifle ribbon. Melee's not bad. I'll buy this. Something happen. What's tempting is to buy all of these. And I'll buy one of these for 10, and I'll hold on to the rest. Sorry, correction. We'll be buying 2 of them. We'll be buying 3 of them, actually. I know it's expensive, because that's 30, and that's another thing there. 40, 50, 60. But worth it.
Well,
100% worth it.
If y'all...
I get a cipher, I get a couple of, okay, a couple ciphers, I get transmuters. Again, I probably don't need the transmuters, but like, I'll hold on to them in case I need them. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna buy 3 of them and just, I won't have to touch them for a long time. And it means I don't ever have any pressure if I need to. Let's do this. Titania. To a board prime. I'm feeling a board prime today.
If you're looking for you, I've got a hot tip. I knew it. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, I do apologize for a little bit of the stuttering. I really wish I wasn't dealing with it, but like I said, it's probably gonna be a week or 2 just to get used to it again. I had to basically reinstall my GPU in a sense.
Okay, you know the drill.
Just some issues.
Get in. Get the Iatan treasure. Don't get killed. Simple.
Yeah, I remember
right?
the first time I was doing all this. I remember having some issues when I was playing Persona 5. Not the exact same type of issues, but like, you get what I mean. But like, luckily for the most part, it seems like when I'm in the levels, that's fine. That's gonna be the majority of what we're doing anyway. The fact that that's good is the important part.
I stumbled across an Orokin codex that said this tower was known for its
Bam.
beautiful Iatan treasures. Unfortunately for you, it was also known for its deadly security apparatus.
Thank you. For my charge. Yeah, you too as well. Points. Points towards my ribbon transmutation. I can English. At some point, anyway. Bonk. 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 You're dead and you're dead. Strong and tough. Disgrace. Shame. Shame to your family. Shame to your dog. Shame to your cat.
Stay focused.
Oh.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Shame to your father, your mother, your sister, your brother, your fish, your cat, your dog. All of it. Your cousins, your uncles, your aunts. Shame to everything in your family. Shame to you. I don't know where I'm going with this. So I've been doing my 2 accounts. I have been practicing for tomorrow for trying to take on Proof of a Hero again. Though I don't remember if because what I did was basically I'd get as far as I could with 1 life, and then I'd exit the game immediately afterwards without saving. Which I had several runs where I was able to actually kill Raydal without dying. I had a couple where he still got me once, but my thought process is I'm not trying to beat it off stream. You know, unless I somehow end up clearing it, you know, with no deaths. But, you know, I had a couple of them where I ended up getting to Arkfeld without any deaths at all. I really wish I was live when I was doing it, because I would have actually tried completing it. Because I had one of them I think I absolutely could have completed, because I got there very fast, all things considered. Like, I got there in just over 20 minutes. And Udra ended up staying around for a decent amount of time before Arkville took her out.
Words coming in of so many of you being your best selves. Nora is just beside herself with admiration.
I actually have an eye hand to grab. Let me actually do that. As opposed to screwing around a little bit.
Well, this should be fun. Maybe you should stretch first. You know,
I can
limber up.
fly. You know, stretching is kind of irrelevant at that point. Oh, this one actually would have been better not flying. Yoink.
Don't look now, tin stuff.
Okay,
There's
the rib
an
cage.
eye of tin nearby.
Not bad.
Ha! You've got it. Now bring it home.
Some break like Torrid does. I actually have to be pinpoint with that one. It's a little annoying. Oh well. Not like it changes
Stay
much.
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Where am I? Oh. Okay, here. Getting knocked around by the air disoriented me for a moment. Not too far. Basically, can just zip past all of it. Done and done. Yep, ribcage. Argon crystals. We got another Nightwave thing done. Making progress. How much do I have on my... I'm gonna go check once I get back to the orbiter. I thought I was gonna spawn in the orbiter, which is why I cut off myself, but... No, I am maxed. I thought so on this.
Do you see anything interesting?
What do I want? What do I actually want here? Lotus, stencil. Yeah, I don't really have anything I want from this right now.
Curious.
I'll buy this because I'm lazy. Ooh, skin.
Don't
It's a
stop believing,
glaive
dreamers.
skin. It's a tiny glaive skin. Ooh, that's kind of cool looking. Umber Forma, as per usual, and then we get the entire Caliban Orfeo set. You could just look like Caliban Orfeo with the skin for no reason. To be fair, this does add some extra options for a few things, so I'm not going to complain about it. It is good looking. I do like it. I mean, this is easy enough to do. This is easy enough to do. This is easy enough to do theoretically. So with this. So you're talking these three for the 28. So yeah, next week, I think we'll have 29, 30 going
That's
up to at
all
least
we
29.
have time for.
Alright, we got any exterminate missions? We do. Cool. Ah, Kina, right. That one's vaulted because Sevi. That's Nautilus. One's vaulted because Protea. Protea. Sevi. Nautilus from
The
Sevi.
sentients are not laughing at my jokes. Did they adapt to my humor?
Let's go for this one. There's Jaku's the next one getting vaulted. I already got Jaku Prime though, I'm happy. Jaku do be funny. My light goes with you. Yes, quite. Quite.
Eliminate all corpus threats.
Not really a reason
Watch
for me
out.
not to just
I'm
summon
detecting
Miralina
void
immediately.
fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply
Dumbass is
caches
heading
in the
over to
area, but I am unable
like,
to
oh yes, where's
pinpoint
the
their
defense
exact
target?
location.
No.
Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
This is an exterminate.
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics.
Also, it's a shame there's only two of us here because we're gonna have really limited pickings then.
Use it to crack open a relic.
To be fair, I'm just trying to get the exterminate and getting free stuff out of it. I'll take whatever, but... What are you doing?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
You're dead. That's what you are. That's what you're doing. You're dead. You're dying.
You have collected enough reactant to open your relic.
Ooh, hair cafe.
Hybrid life
Hello, Salad Man. It's been a while.
familiar concept to you, is it not? Betrayers.
We do love Salad Man. He may be a Jag, but he is our Jag. What is the difference?
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Again, I'm not worried. If he wants to get to extraction, I mean, he can. Yeah, I'm not surprised. He's gonna be waiting for me. Which I'm not in any rush. I mean, if he wants to speed run through it, that's his prerogative, but... Got 2 minutes. Gonna say this ain't a capture mission. Oh, I'll take the dual Zoran. That's just better, objectively. I mean, the Paragal blueprint I need, but it's a bronze. I'll get one later at some point, and Varuna Prime's gonna be out for a while. I'll inevitably pull it at some point.
Another job well executed.
I have a lot of void traces. I have to use something for them. I think we'll find something. I got an issue if someone wants to rush through, but it's like, we're doing a relic mission. The least you can do is slow it down and potentially give some people a chance to pop in, you know? I might as well. I got literally 700 of these things. I got 7 radiant relics I can make still. I'm not worried. What's the Neo one have? I'll equip one of these. We're down to a nice even 8.
Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you
Ooh,
confident
my
you
heart
can
for a
withstand
moment there was like I'm not gonna say anything just in case,
found the
but
fissure? Look out for reactant. Use that reactant to
it's a lot
open
longer than I
relic.
thought it was going to, which makes sense. They were already starting the mission, so I need to register everything that was already
Stay
on the
focused.
ground and
There's
whatnot.
a heavy unit approaching. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
I was like, please don't tell me it's gonna have some issues again. You know, I wonder. Let me go check something. Is my active GPU on? Give me 1 second. I do apologize because I'm like, I want to make sure. Because now I'm paranoid. Because if it ain't, then that would explain some issues. No, it is. It is. It's just gone full stupid for a moment. That's all. Alright, focus again. I need to go up here.
You have broken their
Can
ranks
I
and they
game?
are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Go.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Sorry, I was mentally frazzled for a moment, like I said. Because I'm like, I don't want to have to deal with not only stitching the VOD together. Like I'm semi-used to at this point for having to do it a couple times. But, you know, I'd ideally like to avoid needing to do it unless necessary. Target obstruct. I can definitely slimmer. I got enough space to. Good think for a moment, game. I'll take a dual carries prime handle. Not as good as with that IQ prime in terms of value, but so, am I thinking of Fang? Dual carries might be a different one. Which case then it is.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Alright, well, that's one exterminate mission left. We're gonna go back to Jupiter for that. But yes, like I was saying, I would go until I got dropped once, exit the game, reload the save. So I'm like, yeah, if we want to count that, I don't have the kills that I would have.
Has been updated with
but-
new invasions. Chaos is spreading.
I mean, to be fair, it basically just means that I don't lose resources. It's efficient in the sense of I just retain all the resources that I had. So, it works, it works. Dante, Lavos, Nova. Oh, I'm not actually they're leveling their Lavos Prime. Neat. Yeah, someone's probably a Destiny player then. Swordmaster.
Eliminate all Corpus threats. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply
Oh, is
caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint.
For some reason,
their
Miralina
exact
feels like it should be a
location.
3.
Search the
I'm glad
map
it's
if you are
not,
willing
but
to
like,
shoulder the added risk.
I don't know. I wish it was one of those things that I could switch over the
Official,
keybinds for the
defend
abilities.
yourself and use reactant to open
This is
relics.
Miralina feels like a 3 ability rather than a
Corrupted
2.
clones are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
If I drop, it's whatever. That sucks, I do lose Miralina immediately then, but
Keep going.
could realistically
Nobody
be
knows
worse.
you're here.
Bleh. Poison gas. Man, I know Halo's busy this week. It feels so weird not having her pop by and just say hello briefly.
Partners and I have been working on a new project. And I wanted you to be
Not necessarily saying that she has to, just more.
my
It's one of those things that becomes ingrained into you, something you get used to in the day.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Just because it happens so much. And then it doesn't happen, you're like, huh, something doesn't feel right. Like, yeah, here's the situation where I'm gonna take it. Like, that's 15, that's 25, but if we're taking all bronzes, I'm just gonna take the Paragale at that point, rather than the bronze for the Broughton. I don't think it's worth 10 extra ducats, so I can get something I still need.
Another job well executed.
Love folks who love what they do.
Sorry, just take a sip of my drink. Doop-a-doo, ba-doop-a-bum, ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. What are we doing right now? Caliban? Not sure how I feel about these weapons. Angstrom would be really good if I had something to really use with it. I guess Galvacore wouldn't be terrible. Or I guess I could take the Cyanide Core. So what do we have for the base version right now? Loki, Mag, Rhino. Honestly, none of these are super impressive. I take Loki just because of the fact that he's the furthest one to go. He's what, like Neptune, Pluto, somewhere around there. He's he's in the latter place. You have to do the second dream at the very minimum. I know you have to at least do the second dream for him. I don't remember the exact planet that he's on. Maybe War Within? I don't remember. It's been too long. I don't remember which planet he's on specifically.
Operator,
But
the system needs
he's up with the best pick because
you begin another mission.
you're on Venus. And you're on Phobos. Yeah, I have something. Actually, I just need his Cassie. I got a Hiko blueprint out of it. That's kind of worthless, to be honest. No, yes, toxic resistance. That's actually not bad. Free Blood Rush is actually really decent. That might not be bad to pick up. Hushed Invisibility is funny. Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, I'll go up to level 5 at least, because I don't really care about Hushed Invisibility. I could pick it up if I really need to. Maybe if it's not bad. I mean, worst case, I go to 7 with him. Blood Rush, this one's at least worth it right here. Blood Rush is still really good. Boar. Oh, speaking of, Angstrom Incarnate, let's do that. Prickly Gorgon, Gorgon Wraith, Gorgon, Anku, Gamma Core. Obviously I have Boar Prime, so we have the Incarnate for this. It's one of my first ones actually. And Strun. I think it was one of my first ones anyway. I could be wrong, but I'll get this. I know Styanax Gamma Core is not terrible, but I got a lot of secondaries anyway. Actually, no, I have a lot of primaries. I don't have a lot of secondaries that have the thing there. Obviously, this is the highest priority. I don't really care. Okay, I'm gonna say at least get to 7, maybe get to 8 even. Secondary Shiver's not bad. I was gonna say that could be really useful on certain things there, like Frost, for instance, or anything that can, I mean, Lavos could maybe make some use out of it because of his cold stuff. But yeah, you want to at least get to 7, considering there's a pistol and a melee ribbon right there available. Like, let's do some Duviri. Screw it. Gotta take it a moment to load in, but whatever. I mean, we have Harrow we can use, which Harrow has some really, really good stuff if we can start building him right. Caliban is just useful as well. Octavia is decent. I like her, but I still wish I could choose which one is there. So I'm like, this is what I want to change the colors for to the second, and then the one for the first one, because I just need to get some of him. I don't know, maybe we go. I think I'll still go for Caliban though, even still. Because I've seen some people say some things that I'm like, I can't unsee it, and I hate it, because obviously that's not what I was going for. I don't think I need to explain that. And if you can't tell, well, good. Because I wasn't going for anything awful. I want the Prisma Extra.
Remember,
Yeah, very nice. I haven't touched it, basically, outside of leveling.
Anger. It is the loyal bodyguard of conscience.
I'll take the whip. Where my plants at? My fellow vegetables. What are we doing? Let's get that. Board efficiency is always decent. And drifter cooldown stuff. Whatever, but
History dictates that this Tenno asset was destroyed in a grave setback to the cause. Let us rewrite that event. Prepare yourself. A fresh wave approaches.
yeah, I'm gonna have barely any ammo for this thing though. This is maybe where Hera would have been better. But to be fair, a decent melee can really change things up as well. So. Well, having the summons is nice for that exact reason. Is it better than Hero's melee shenanigans? I don't know.
Come and dance with the devil of time.
Hello, Rose. Got a Uriel. We have a Rhino, a Uriel, and a Jaku Prom. I used the wrong one. That's fine. course, my weapons being, I was gonna say, yeah, I have very low ammo. I'm just
No time to
realizing.
rest. Already a new onslaught begins.
I mean, I'm sure I can make it work, but I really wish I didn't Karin for you, or else if I did, I'd be in a way better position. That's the luck of the draw sometimes. You just get awful luck with it. Maybe I should have gone with this one. Should have gone with the something else, but I don't know.
Your resolve is being
Perhaps Stimulus
tested.
next.
Do not falter. The winds
Open
blow
your-
fiercely. The rain
Gonna say something that was gonna come out a little sus there. Let's not.
Still, the stout
This is what we think
vows
before we
stand.
speak. Cyto 9 would have been so good here to that free ammo reload. I was getting some ammo. Not the most, but... And I'm out.
The enemy has been exhausted.
Yeah.
If only for now.
See, there's
Leave
absolute
now
stalk,
or
the stalker
later.
absolute cinema on
But
there.
leave you must.
Beautiful.
For the Undercroft is inexhaustible.
We'll do that. I can start getting some poison in. So I don't have a ton of ammo in general. I'm gonna need to be building melee to do better. Unless I have a lot of ammo regen or something like that. Let me just get ammo. Yeah, just that too. As soon as isn't the strongest, it's whatever, I'll have to make it work. Which, to be fair, I guess maybe I should have taken the hammer in that regard, since I am a little bit more familiar with the hammer anyway. Since I do play with the one. Yeah, like that takes way too long to kill. To be fair, I don't have a huge amount of fire rate either. Yeah, that definitely doesn't help. But yeah, after Storm, I'm definitely gonna see if I can touch up and try to make some improvements on my end to hopefully make things a little smoother for next time. Try to minimize some issues. Again, I know part of it might just be I just need to give it some time for it to readjust itself. Considering I basically had to reinstall my GPU from scratch, so considering I've not had to do that previously, that basically means that I'm down to the same position like I was when I started streaming Persona, because, which, again, if anyone knows the history of the channel, it's like one of the first games I actually played on the channel. The first week or two actually had a few issues. I didn't think it was like crash-worthy, but just a little bit of stuttering and just things being set up and all that sort of thing. And part of that was just getting used to the actual settings that was set to.
What a waste!
And computer being able to adjust to it.
Scarred vessel comes to beg once more. You will never pry the Janus key from the clutches of its.
So I'll tinker a small bit.
This is not over.
Man, Stalker would have been such a good pick here if it was available. I think a decent amount of status stuff from though. Not the fastest weapon, but status weapon, status weapon. Boom. Oh, we didn't die.
Your sword aside and rest.
The delay doesn't feel as good.
Fight on.
Damn. Oh well.
The longer you can keep this Undercroft manifestation
We'll do
active,
this.
the greater the gains for the other side.
This is tempting, but this is just gonna be better. 200% status every so often. 50% poison every so often is a lot better. But again, I need to build that melee right now. Because I just do not have ammo. That is something I forgot. I forgot that Prisma Angstrom had basically no ammo. I actually thought it had more ammo than it did. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be the highest amount. But I figured, oh, I probably got like 60 ammo with it or something. I'll try about a quarter of that. Like quarter, third of it.
A symphony.
Sir, I need you to die. Thank you. See, he understands. He gets it. Let me check after this what parts I have for Styanax Prime, theoretically. In terms of relics. So I can calculate accordingly. I got a little bit on the parent sequence. These are 10 circuit progress, okay. Can't remember how much there. Kinda what I wanted to see. I'm trying to say that the circuit is way different than I initially had expected it to be. Because I had just going off of what the wiki initially stated before I started doing it. I'm like, oh, that sounds a lot more boring than it actually is. Rather than being an endless gauntlet of quests with randomized weapons. I'm like, okay, I get the randomized weapons and the randomized characters. But I figured it was going to be way different. Like, you had quests, and then you'd pick a character at the start of the week to play as, and you'd pick your weapons at the start of the week. And then you get checkpoints to change things up every so often, and
Life support will be scarce.
you just be an endless, like, not like endless gauntlet quest, but it'd be like, you know, you do one quest, then you move on to the next one, and then you make your changes to your loadout in accordance with what you unlocked for the week, etc., etc. Like, that was admittedly what I was expecting. I wonder how that would have fared if it had been that.
systems charged with life support.
So I expected something that would be similar to, like, if anyone's played Pokemon like Coliseum, for instance, Mountain Battle is a really good example of what I was thinking of. Oh, he's dead. Oh, is he? No, surprisingly not, no. Now he is. Oh, the Ram stuttering all of a sudden. Jesus, game. Well, tinkering off stream. Poop out the little guys again, thank you.
Let me save you from all.
Excuse you, I like my own stupidity. I'm a big fan of it. That's a lie.
This struggle goes on for as long as you can stand.
Where's my frame today? Almost reminds me, as I think it should be on the GPU, but honestly, at this rate, I wouldn't even be surprised if it turns out it's actually just using my built-in GPU rather than the GPU that it should be using. Considering I know it's done it before.
To understand the elemental forces you wield, locate a crucible. You found a crucible. Now, liberate the necessary amphors from your enemies. Mixing amphors of heat and cold creates a blast elemental force.
Kaboom. I mean, to be fair, that makes sense though, because heat and cold, I mean, you get storms doing that. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense. What in the... We saw that, right? I launched it, just goes into the aether. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Cut the enemy forces down. Take the amphors.
I mean, I'm trying to cut them down. Turns out a whip isn't a very effective cutting tool. It's got like, unless it's like Ivy's whip sword, which at that point that's a whip sword. That's not necessarily a whip. Technically different. Technically, big asterisk there. Talking to the gremlin recently, and she's been going insane, she's been telling me, because summertime and she's not in school anymore, and she really can't do too much with some of her friends. So I'm like, you say that, but you're gonna miss summer vacation, where you get time to do what you want and to vibe. So I do completely understand where she's coming from, since a lot of her friends, she ended up going to a different school than them. because she's closer to that one than the other one. And then all of her new friends, one of them moved, and then some of the others just are busy. And there's one of them that there's a whole long story behind her, which I hope that child's okay is all I'm gonna say, considering I don't know what's going on with that mom.
You understand now.
Not my place to
Again.
what to say, but that mom just had some problems, let's say.
Cold and
It's like that
electricity.
friend, she can't even
These are
text
the
or
Air Force
anything.
you seek.
And so mom does something that gets her into trouble. The child gets punished for it. Can I just see how messed up that is? Like, that's a good way to get your child to grow up to hate you. Oh, mommy did something wrong. I'm going to punish child for it. Like, no. Like, I get disciplining the child did something wrong here, but we're not talking about the child doing something wrong. We're talking about the mom did something. Again, I'm not gonna say what, I know what it is, but again, it's one of those things that's not my place to say. But I mean, I actually, I was gonna say, because it's not like anyone knows. Screw it. Because I'm like, why am I not? So I'm like, oh, it's not that big a deal. Again, it's one of those things that's a matter of fact. Mom's under house arrest. Let's put it like that. Mom's under house arrest. And as a result of her being under house arrest, she's like, I'm not gonna let my daughter do anything. No electronics for my daughter while I'm under house arrest or anything there. Don't know the exact reason why she's under house arrest, just that she is. And again, mind you, this is not the daughter that we're talking about that's under house arrest, that's the mom. Mom did something. The daughter's not allowed to use any electronics while mom's under house arrest. She's not allowed to go out while mom's under house arrest. That part I can at least understand a little bit more. If the dad's not around in her life. I don't know the answer to that one.
This serves a purpose.
But assuming dad isn't around in the life, because otherwise there's no reason not to have the child use them. If dad's around in the life, then why can the child not at least go out with dad? You know, that's a little ridiculous. But if it's just mom and the girl, then I can at least understand not going out, but not allowing the child to touch electronics in any capacity because mom got in trouble is...
It is a comfort to know that
a little
even
ridiculous.
in the depths of the undercroft, the laws of alchemical science remain unbroken.
I do like the mod complaining about the buttons. You know, there's one of those things that just... It's a little insane, you know? It's a little ridiculous, a little insane.
Do not expect me to tell you when to stop.
We're probably gonna do one
Judge
more.
for yourself.
Behold, your ruin.
The paradox has drawn void angels to besiege the undercroft. Undo what their claws have done, or Duviri may fall to something worse.
That's just free balance. That's
than
just free
Thrax.
balance. Free stuff there. Do
The
that.
void can heal as well as harm. Gather the floating spheres and take them to the ruptures.
But yeah, I'm trying not to have a ton of DPS that I need. And again, since I have such a low ammo, I'm really gonna start running out soon for my capacity. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's one of those things. It's like the expression, the sins of the father should not be passed down to the son, or however their expression
Excellent
goes.
work.
You know what I'm talking about.
Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a
Or in
comrade.
this case, the sins of the mother shouldn't be passed to the daughter. Again, I understand from the perspective of just not being able to go outside because, you know, mom can't. So if the daughter doesn't have dad in their life, then, you know, she can't really go out on her own considering she's a minor. Yeah, I don't feel weird saying that just in the context of considering that my little sister's a minor. It's one of her friends, so it's not anything weird. Even then, it's not like I'm hanging out with them, just she mentions her to me. She's like, oh, I wanted to talk to one of my friends. I want to go spend some time with my friends, and I can't. You know, it's one of those things. It breaks my heart a little, you know.
The paradox stabilizes.
She's a kid. She needs to have some kind of enjoyment, you know. Kids need that kind of sense of fulfillment in their lives. And it's one of those times, the best time to actually be able to spend some time with friends, especially considering that you have no obligations like school to worry about. You know, at least be able to do something with them. I don't feel that's too ridiculous of a statement to make. You know, whether it be gaming online or spending time with each other in person, goofing off, or just doing something. You need time to be able to spend with your friends. And I say even just as an adult, and if that's important as an adult, you know, imagine that for a growing child. Okay, a little bit. At least I slammed him for a moment there with that.
You have done well to reinforce
Okay, I'll do the excavation because I want to at least get some of the weapon jiggy, but after that I will be dipping from Duviri. I do want some of that cryotic. That could be useful.
Secrets lie buried deep within the undercroft. The paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered.
That's one good thing that this weapon seems to be. I wasn't thinking what stats it had. It does seem to be elemental focus. Elemental focus, status focus rather. Looks like it technically be elemental focused.
An extractor requires power.
Oh, would you look at that? Might bring her over. Death popping, oh boy. Bring this down for some extra DPS.
Void treasure has been located.
Him. Use it for little shields.
Extractor deploying.
Move them off the face of the earth. Also, this is one of the best ways to quickly get some Watchman Jiggy as well. Get some focus farming going, because you just put whatever your primary is to something, kill a whole bunch of the guys. You can see I don't even have anything with Torrid or Matarai equipped. Not Torrid, I don't have Sevi equipped. So we'll get plenty. That's my primary. Which means it would be theoretically a really good way to start opening up into a new one without needing to put a seal onto something.
A new extraction site may now be claimed.
No, well, shoot, that's a little...
Extractor in
I mean, it was
place.
right next to me. It was kind of inevitable. Accidental, but inevitable. My elementals doing a ton of damage. If we get a D going, you know, we can potentially get some extra.
Marking void treasure extraction site.
I'm gonna pop this just because of the fact it'll at least give us whatever extra amount that it would.
In place.
We won't be getting a lot out of it, but you know, it's still something.
Enemies
My
are
last one there, I'm not
assaulting
gonna
your
be
excavator.
as caring about my ammo. I'm just gonna have some fun with it.
Extractor charge expended. A way out is now open to you. But further buried riches are here for the
I'm out.
taking.
As much as I would love to get to
There is a time
stage
for
3
trading
and do the next one,
and
as
a
I said, I just don't
time
have
for
DPS. Like, the Alpha Cord is at least doing status, and it's nuking things once I apply status. That's keyword when I get status onto it, you know, when I hit my status. That's not consistent enough. Again, that just happens, though. Like, the fact that maybe my best option might have been the Heliocore, I didn't think about that. To be fair, I figured the whip was going to be better. Because the hammer's okay, but not anything to write home about. Dragon Pearls, Longbow Sharp Shot. Yeah, nothing I want. I mean, the Mode of War is nice, but, like, Nadaruk isn't the... I mean, Nadaruk's okay. I don't really care about the other weapons for the secondaries, and I'm like, Jaco Prime's nice, Grindle's okay, Naros is okay, Cyto 9's okay. I don't think Cyto 9 has the bulk for Steel Path, though. Oberon, I just don't have much usage with, so I don't really have a good idea how his kit is. I've used him like 3 times, 4 times total, and I really didn't use abilities on him because I was just leveling him on the typical spot in Sedna, on Hydron. And then Jaku I'm still kind of learning as well, so...
Ordis has been counting stars, Operator. All accounted for.
Other defense. I don't want to play. I did Sevi last time. Let's go with Valkyr. Actually, let's go Gara, actually. I'm feeling Gara right now. Ember wouldn't be bad if I had her built better. Because she'd actually get some nice buffs. Let's go Bolter. I'm in a Latum kind of mood. And then let's go Hate. I'm feeling Hate today. Actually, nah. Let's keep Hate. What do you mean fail to join session? I'll join your session. I'll break into it. It's like the thing on Minecraft Steve mining down from the top of the screen.
Only under the shadow
Am I by
of
myself?
death will your true potential.
Let's, leave that just to make sure I'm not marked as solo for some reason. Then in case it bugged out because it couldn't get me in. No, I'm public. Weird. Just no one doing it right now? Nope, we got group now. I don't know why before we didn't. Well, if it works, it works.
Only under the shadow of death will your true potential shine.
Oh yeah, I forgot much of the we got the Kaminari thing from the Volt Raijin, which combined with like the shoulder plates and the it kind of makes like a cloak looking thing. And then we have is what Coffee has referred to on the front as the titty guard, as he's called it. He's called it the titty guard. You know,
Reinforcements
that's what we
are
wants to
inbound.
call it. Fair enough.
Hold the line.
I'm marking his ass. We don't lose sight of him. We already got a vitus essence. Nice. Right, that's a immunity. What if they still build stacks though for me? Honestly, I don't see the point in going, like, unless we're planning on doing, like, 3 waves, unless someone says we're doing 3 waves. At that point, why even do the arbitration right now if you don't have the time to do more than 3 waves? Like, it'll be pretty apparent when we're gonna leave, because the fact of, well, they've been going on for a long time, and the arbitration guy is gonna be getting low HP. Or, we're gonna be in a point where we're barely alive, where people are dying. Like,
Fight on.
It'll be
This
pretty
test has
obvious.
only just begun.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another
I just having him
opportunity
set up
to
a sniper
extract will
post over
appear
there.
soon.
He'll cover a decent amount, but he won't cover everything that way. Just building my combo. So I can just start nuking everything then. So I can actually find some enemies, which I don't think I will in time. Nope, barely out of range. Nice big stack amount. Stacks. Big old damage. At that point, that's one-shotting Eximus units, so... I'll say, it is very surprised that we have a group of people that are all roughly in the same area. I think I'm the highest. I'm 22. We got 21, we got a 20, and our lowest is an 18, which is still really good. my boy Midas. Okay, I need to pop into this for a moment. I'm low. I think I was still alive for a lot longer than he should have been.
Your potential blossoms. Continue the arbitration.
Yeah, I lose my combo here either way.
Extraction is ready.
So that's whatever.
Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Continue to defend. You will
As
be
long as I got enough
rewarded for your
thing there, I can just whip a lot of enemies down. If I start doing that, I can start nuking groups of them with the whip club. With all the flash. Provided there isn't a little arbitration dude keeping him alive and immune. If there is, that's gonna be a little more annoying, but barely out of it. I can do that, I can start nuking out whole squads. Good amount of HP. Alright, HP, good amount of combo in there, good amount of crit. Alright, we're maxed. Anything that's not protected is getting blasted off the face of the earth. At least on an Exodus unit, and even then. Part of me is like, I want to run Corrupt Charge just for the extra base combo, and I lose out on some stuff there, and I lose combo duration, which I actually value very much. And it's not like I don't start out with a decent amount anyway, so I just whip a couple times, I get a couple guys, but it's not that good.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now
Like, we're
or
doing pretty
continue
good.
Fighting? Continue to defend.
We got him marked,
You
so
will be rewarded
we got
for
him
your
covered.
bravery.
So we don't have to worry about the potential issue of, is he going to die without us knowing where he is? The answer to that is no. If he does, we've got a bigger issue on how did that happen. Where's the guy at? If I get any lower, I'm gonna switch over immediately to... No, we're fine. Because if I got any lower, I would have switched over my operator form for a moment. Give myself a moment to breathe. That actually eats up. I really wish I had more energy on Gara. Before I got energized for a reason on her. And it's because of that. I don't have too much energy. At base.
Extraction is ready.
Go a little
Unless
longer.
you can handle more of the enemy.
Not worried.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
To be fair, I know Gara's whip is also supposed to... Okay, I need to... I got put into a corner and kept getting put into a corner. Nice, man. The worst part is I think I would have been fine. If I'd been able to get up and not immediately knocked back down, I would have been fine. 100%. Oh well. See, this is the part that I hate, because I feel like I'm just kind of stuck sitting here then. I'm not gonna abandon immediately and like lose everything. That's dumb. Especially when it's not like we're about to die. But you know, not only does it perturb me a little bit, and I end up feeling a little useless, but I couldn't even switch up my operator. I was spamming 5 to switch up to my operator as I was getting up. Trying to get up. But couldn't even do that because I was spamming space. I was spamming 5. Couldn't do either. I mean, you can see my guy trying to get up, but he got knocked down again. Which is just, again, that's very unfortunate. I don't think I've ever had that happen where I got knocked down cumulatively multiple times in a row. Where I'd start getting up and I get downed again.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
But to be fair,
continue to defend.
There's a first for everything.
You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Fortunately, it doesn't necessarily mean it's all good firsts, but there is still a first for everything, like it or not. There. Blast it. I'm like, I wonder if he was shooting fast, because he did look like he was shooting faster, so I wonder if Nova popped the speed thing, and that was why I got staggered a whole bunch, because he should have been shooting slower. He did seem to be shooting a little faster than he should have. Again, maybe it's just me just remembering how fast the enemies can actually shoot the Torrid for that one, but I'm pretty sure that was way faster than normal. Way faster, like, you know, it was faster than normal. So again, that could seem like how that happened. Which I'm not blaming on Nova for this one. I'm just saying it's just an unfortunate thing that happens, because if you're speeding up all the enemies to get through faster, you're then also speeding up how fast they fire as well. Which means if you get into a position like that, there is the potential for it to happen. Which is actually, I think, what happened. Just a very unfortunate consequence. Very unfortunate very unfortunate side consequence. Which again, I'm not upset with them or anything for. It's not like the Nova player foresaw that happening. It's not like anyone foresaw that happening. It's I didn't. Like, I figured I would have gotten up and be fine. Because, you know, that's what makes sense. Then we got Sculpture 11 of the Vitus Essence 12, actually. Ooh, I'm really good.
Reinforcements available.
I guess we're just having a really long arbitration. I'm gonna go 21 and then I'm gonna pop from there. Like, I think I'm done after 21.
Another opportunity to
We've been going for a bit. Blast a good few of them. I'm getting a bunch of carbides though, which isn't the worst. Pretty useful. Vitus Essence, always good. I still need to take a time to go ahead and get the Grendel missions. I think honestly it might not be bad to start investing in these spare copies of the galvanized mods, even just to sell the base level variations for a little bit of plat. Dang, almost full charge just from that. And good to go. First, allow me to do something funny to them. Nuke everything.
Reinforcements available.
I'm done.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
I don't know why we're doing there. I'm saying I'm
That's
done.
the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Alright, what we get? 8 Riven Slivers, Arcane Bodyguard, bunch of Carbides, bunch of Circuits, decent amount of Detonite Ampules, things there, Undying Most, whatever. 3,800 Endo, basically. 20 Vitus Essence, 7 Orcan Cells, a Sculpture. Yeah, we made out pretty well. Yeah, pretty well. Alright, let me check to see with any of these if I have. I definitely do. I was gonna say that's 4 for the next one. I have 6. The reason I don't with this one is because I know I actually use this one actively, so I don't want to be having 44's worth right there. End up accidentally clicking the wrong one. Still looking to see what the others are. Upgrade that. Do that one.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
Reset. Vortex, light, debilitate. What's the other one that I got? Cut off from that one. Bodyguard, that's what it was. No, that's why I didn't even think. I just glanced over. I didn't even see a high enough number. I didn't even think about what it was. That's why. Bodyguard, okay. The Arcane Blessing was a long-ass grind. Going from level 100 to 110 missions. It was before I was capable of doing them easily. Because that's before I had my Torrid Incarnate and everything there. For me, it was literally just objective survive and try to kill some stuff with my Necromech when I got the chance. Ooh, this one and the other one are going to come by and fight each other. I want you to turn around. I'll have it happen one day. Good, 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 good. Look, that one shot up there. I don't think they have enough room to. Now go this way. Well, if it's because I just have too many of the drones, they don't have enough space, or what the case is. I know it can happen. Oh well. Okay, I have 2. Is that 2 silvers? Styanax. That is 2 silver. Okay, so it's a bronze, 2 silvers. Honestly, it's not terrible. I would prefer 2 bronzes, a silver, and a gold, but 2 silvers, a bronze, and a gold's not terrible either. And the relic that's the hardest one to get is a Lith relic. Which those tend to be the easiest to farm for. Because you have Hepit that you can always do very easily. And also just because the fact of... It's going to be all low-level missions there. Let's see if I can get anyone that actually is... That's region chat. I am not popping into region chat. That is unhinged as all hell. That I had. I think I'm looking for. S18. It was gonna be Lith S something. S13. Let's see if we got anything that we're going there for. We'll see if we get anyone that's interested. That, or if anyone wants to pop me in. If not, it's whatever. Nope. We got a group. Okay. Works for me. Fortunately, I only got the one, but... Again, it's worth a shot. S18... I know the odds of getting it aren't too bad if we all have one, so bring out my big boy again. I like my hate, but just having that built in with the Riven for that extra attack speed feels so good in comparison to just standard stuff. Don't get me wrong, the hate's really good, and just having that Berserker Fury in there, but I have to get it going, and... Again, I'd rather just... do the thing. Like, see, someone's got the Lotus Glyph that I was talking about earlier. Also, almost all of us having the same ship except for the guy in the front. It's kind of funny to me. This is a good looking ship with the one all the way on the left. I do like that one.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting. Void Fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You're near a fissure. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. You've found a target.
Smash
Capture them
them
quickly before they escape.
Honestly, we're just looking for guys on the way to the exit.
Stay focused.
There's some guy with Styanax. I guess to be fair, maybe he wants an extra set to sell, because right now it would still be a really good thing to sell. You get a lot of platinum for it.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Oh, damn! Double golds! There's all our good luck for the day. Well, that's already the hardest part out of the way, first try. I'm not complaining. But yeah, that's all our good luck out of the day, clearly. Double golds first try, no questions asked. Alright.
Dreamers.
We got in the shop today.
What's on your mind?
I have a ton,
dreamers?
but like I'm curious for the sake of. We have a K-Drive skins, we got some weapon skins, Burst and Solstice skin. Oh yes, the Grendel Suck helmet, the Kirby helmet. I know Galatine had a Solstice skin. It's new. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Oh, I already have it anyway, but I'm not sure how I feel about that one. I have mixed feelings on it. Ooh, if you had the points for, if I had the points for it and I didn't have it, this is one of the ones I'd say immediately go for. Free color palette's always really good. Like, unless you're talking about like one of the weapons or some such, but well worth it. I do like the coloration on this one. It does look cool. Already have it though. We got David Bowie with funky hair. I do like the David Bowie frame. Got the demon horns on this one, and then you got the little funky mouth tentacle. I just want to get VOD one at some point. I think I'm gonna go for. Do I want to use this one? I want to use this one. This skin looks cool. I like it. I don't really have any need for anything else right now. And again, I'm sure that I can get this very easily because I just need to do 6 missions, 3 Sabo missions now, and then, or 3 puzzles in Duviri. Which, theoretically speaking, if I was able to do all 3 of these, I'd be not just here, but I'd be right here. But realistically, I don't think I will. Puzzles in Duviri, maybe. But, I don't know. I have any junk
That's
items
all
that I
we
can
have
sell.
time for.
So I'm gonna get this one out of the way right now. Do I have anything I can sell that I got like multiple copies of that's kind of useless to me? Yeah. It's a capture mission. We got. What do we got here? What do we have here? Ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. This is not the right time of season, but close enough. No, close enough. 8 out of 10. There's an attempt.
Operator, orders
Why
has
am
been
I having a
interfacing
long
with the
thing for
Foundry's
squad? Is there
AI
just everyone going in their mother,
You could
or
say
is there just
we
no one?
Forged a new connection.
Okay. I hope I'm not bugged again, because that would suck. Well, I might be. Alright, well, let's hope this works fine. I'm going to exit out and pray that it decides to work properly. I'm going to have to, unfortunately. Alright, give me 1 second, because I have to cover my thing with Warframe, because... Alright, sorry about that. I hate when that happens. I've kind of noticed from this bug, if that happens, it's just going to crash my game afterwards, because clearly something went wrong. The game isn't properly calculating something. Back to Gar, actually. Where's Gara? Where is Gara? I swear I should favorite her, honestly. But yeah, sorry about that.
I've been thinking,
Whenever I see that
Operator,
happen, I
thought you'd
immediately suspect it's going to crash my game when I try to boot it back up, because it seems to consistently do that, because it's not calculating something or other properly. Which again, that's an issue. It's very much an issue.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
The worst part is like that hasn't been an issue until this last update.
Are you confident you can withstand their fury?
That last update introduced the Jade Shadows Constellations update introduced that bug.
Look out for reactant. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant.
Because before I've never had an issue where it's like, okay, sits there,
Don't forget the reactant.
won't just go, okay, you've sat here for 2 minutes, no things available.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Target located.
try again
Bring
later,
them in.
or try a new mission.
The capture target has vital information.
This, it just doesn't do
you
that.
need to
It goes ahead and
extract.
skips over that
We
last
need our
part,
subject brought back alive.
and then proceeds to not work
Success.
properly.
The captive is safely
I'm trying
in
to
our
reload
hands.
it.
Congratulations, Tenno. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
I thought they'd fixed it with the patch notes, but I guess clearly not. Oh well. No use crying over what happened. Most I can do is fashion a bug report and see if anyone else is having the same issue as well still.
Another job well executed.
Alright, let us go back. What do I want to do now? 3 defense missions in a row, mind you. I'm switching to Sevi this time. I'll do same gear. We'll go to Sevi. Oh, someone's doing the Entrati Entrati glyph as well. Yes, I like that one. He's making the call. He's gonna make the call and tell Molutia never existed. Okay, am I just... There we go.
Only under the shadow of death will your true potential shine.
We'll mark him so that we know where he is at all times. Anyone else feel like showing up? You feel like showing up. Hey, Arbiters, are we sure that this is a really good spot? Like, I know I work with you guys sometimes and you like me a lot, but like, I feel like that means my word would be valid for something. Are we sure we should be working where the infestation is? Ooh, we got a Sirius and Orion. Are we sure we should be going where the infestation is and potentially making them nigh immortal, theoretically? At the risk of one of your operatives dying? Like, do they just sign up and get like a whole bunch of bonuses, or are they just sent out knowing that they could just very easily die if we don't guard them well enough? Like, I'm curious on the logistics behind it. Okay, is there some kind of logistics behind it? Or are you just told do it and then it happens? Switch me over. Not switch over my own. seriously at least have that life gate on him. Let's grab this.
Fight on. This test has only
Yeah, we got
just
plenty of time.
begun.
We done what 15 earlier than 21
Reinforcements
before.
available. Do you choose to leave
got
now
time.
or continue fighting? Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
So 3 defenses in a row is something. Well, let's get Latum going. I'm gonna try and get some headshots going on that. Get some booms going there. On the other side of things, while I'm still kind of doing this, I've been playing Nemesis on DVD. I've been having a great time playing him. Honestly, I need to play him more on stream. Right now, I'm on a 5 streak of 4 kills, like with no escapes or anything. He's been so fun to play. I've gotten a little bit of salt, but which is crazy because this guy, there's one guy that despite seeing me as a rank 1 Nemesis, still thought I was a Nemesis main. So I guess he just wasn't paying attention to the numbers or just didn't care. You can still see the level when you're playing Survivor and you die or you escape before the match is over. You can still see like how many ranks the person has. So now I'm only a rank 1 Nemesis. I'm like, I don't know why they're thinking I'm way level more than I would be. Like, plus the fact that you can see I have a spirit icon in comparison to my level 1 Nemesis. Even if it somehow could think I was a Nemesis main, you see I have a level 25 spirit. So, I don't know, that both confuses and amuses me. Again, he's been really fun to use. I've been getting the hang of the whip. I've started finding some really neat little spots that I didn't think would actually work for him, but do for his whip. Because he's got a few spots on him, like when you're on Batum, there's usually a pallet that's got like 2 cars between it, or you got 2 cars and there's a pallet between them, and that could be a really decent looping spot for a bit. You can stand where that pallet is and hit over the car if you aim slightly above it, like if you aim slightly thing there. And then as you whip out, you have to flick down. And I've hit people from there multiple times. It's great. It feels great. I had someone that was on there, was around there, literally just stare at me for a moment after I hit him. And I just started charging up immediately and then he ran and he got whacked again. Because at that point I was at tier 3. But, you know, he gets whipped and then he hears tier 3 pop from Nemesis from that. And it's like, oh. Oh. So yeah, even Nemesis without his whip length upgrade that he gets from tier 3 can still do it. Just you won't be able to hit as far back. But man, it felt good. It felt really good. Again, it's Batum, so anyone that knows Batum knows it ain't exactly the best killer map. It's not the best survivor map either, admittedly, but it's definitely not a great killer map unless you have mobility. In which case it's serviceable. I'll make sure they don't drop any little pods. So it's like, damn, I gotta play Nemesis on stream more clearly. Because I was doing not too bad on him when I was learning the first few times, and I still had a lot of fun, even if I wasn't winning. But now that I'm actually doing decent, and I'm just using the same perks that I was using on stream. No changes or anything. Same add-ons. like down to the exact same. I'm just doing better. And I was getting people that were doing better than the squads that I was going up against on stream. Where they managed to get a like 3-man out or whatever. So we're talking squads that pop the heal like 4 times. To the point where only one of the 5 groups managed to actually get down to 1 gen. It was just barely down to 1 gen. In the sense that they barely finished that 4th one before getting slapped silly. The best part was I had one guy accuse me of tunneling, and I'm like, buddy, I had to literally hook everyone in that one minus the last guy. All of you had 2 hooks before the first person died. Minus 1 person. Like 3 of the 4 of you had thing there. And the person who didn't have 2 hooks had 1 hook still and was injured. And I would have had a second hook if I had a hook nearby. Because I had someone else on a hook at that time. And I almost made it to that second hook, but someone body blocked me and kind of forced me to hit him, which gave him just enough time to wiggle out.
Keep fighting.
Which,
another
you know, what happens is
opportunity
whatever.
to extract will appear soon.
But, you know. It's like, I'm like, if you accuse me of tunneling, how could I tunnel if I had to get basically maximum number of hooks? The only difference is, instead of mooring, I could have done 1 extra hook. Or true maximum, but, you know, basically maximum. It's funny to me. Like I said, I don't care. If they want to get angry at me, people are going to get angry at me just for killing them. It's whatever. I had a great time. As I said, though, I definitely want to play some Tabletop Simulator this weekend if I'm able to. Because we got some good games on there now. We got a whole bunch of extra ones. Really nice, though. Do a lot of funky shenaniganry. So, I mean, we got the Thing board game, we've got Joking Hazard, we've got... We got Thing, we got the Joking Hazard, we got Boss Monster, which has all of them in one collection. Which has the first game, the second game, it has the item expansion that makes certain heroes and certain, you know, rooms better. You know, it was a good time. Having that nice machine gun fire with all the damage that it does. Oh my goodness. Latum feels so fun to use. Here, I've got built nicely too. So that probably helps some. Definitely does. If I had it built awful, I probably wouldn't be having fun using it. Tomorrow, I don't know, we're gonna do our standard ROM popos. I'm not gonna skip over the count, the 25 count. I'm still gonna do the standard for them. And then we're gonna go back to doing Proof of a Hero. Yeah, maybe we'll mix some in between attempts, but we'll figure something out for that.
Choose to leave now or continue fighting. Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Yeah, that's the least he could have done if he's gonna be AFK is like, hey man, maybe maybe let us know for a moment. So we're doing really good. We've not had any issues at all. I'm assuming his thought process is I can just go AFK because I'll have regen going and I'll be more or less invulnerable. And then everyone else will be fine. I get, but like, brother, you are here to play the game. After the next 3 waves are over, I'm sacking him to the void. I don't know where the hell he went. Alright, this will be my last wave for me. Where's the last few enemies? We gotta use somewhere. Corner. Oh yes, non-crits do 2000% damage, my favorite. Not completely busted at all.
Reinforcements available.
To the void.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
We're gonna send him to the void. He's going to the man in the wall!
Objective is secure. Let's
He
go.
got left! He got left! Oh, that's funny. Oh, he's cooked. See, I'm not as vindictive of a person as I very much could be. But god, that's funny as hell. Like, if he wants to try to use us to go there, he has to be prepared for when we're gonna leave. He's going straight to the man in the wall with that we got left behind. Oh, that's funny. Satisfying as well. Alright, how much do I actually need still? I'm at 6 mil. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. I'm gonna take this right now. Just because I have no reason not to. It's 5 mil. I should purchase it while I can ahead of time. And then I'll pick up the other No, I got more than that. I actually got 4 mil I need. So I would need 9 mil total. What do I want then? I don't care about the badge that much. Lost Fiends, kind of whatever.
Ordis keeps a tidy ship, and is
Endless
therefore
However, I can
reluctant
take
to allow animals on board.
Like, these don't really matter as much to me, so I'm like, it's
Animals do
whatever.
not eat so much as
Reload. But yeah, so we got a bit of time still. This is tempting. This is tempting. The coup of the siphon. But do I, is the question. How much do I have? Also, let me go ahead and upgrade my sculptures. 1750, we got the ribcage, it's 1575. I still need more of these Anansa sculptures. Because, like, comparison to this, I mean, to be fair, it's only like 750 more. But I don't know, man. I mean, considering it's, well, to be fair, the difference is that we got, instead of 3 blues, we got 2 blues, 2 ambers. But, eh. This one's the least because it's all blues. Oh, I like the flower one.
Truly, operator, you possess a breathtaking level of
Silence, Ordis.
craftsmanship.
Stop your lies. Stop your slander against me. I need to figure out what I want to do with the rest of these shelves. As I said, I want to start filling up the rest of these binoggles on this side. I don't know what I want to do with this side. Because this side's kind of just there. Still invisible. I did say I want to get some decorations. Let me go see. We do have a couple spots we can go. Namely to the Zeramin, to the Dormazone for one. I want to see if Akrathis has anything I want from Duviri. And then if not, we gotta go to Deimos. So I think Bird 3 sells the decorations for the indifferent stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot I have this. I was like, is it the man on the wall? I'll look over. I'm like, oh. No. Just turns out I'm just a little fool. So this is a nice viewing area. I just wish there was like more. Okay. I like this one. It's kind of cool. Makes it look like we're on the moon. I do like this one though. That one's nice. This one's nice. I'm not a big fan of these two in comparison. There's just something. I mean, don't get me wrong. They look cool, but you know, for these ones trying to be more realistic, and then this one trying to be more realistic, these two just feel almost cartoony to me. Which I get for this one is kind of supposed to be the case. This one is just... What? Audio scape. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I understand. So this is supposed to be like a meditation room. You come in here, you relax, and you got the sounds of nature around you in the game. I see.
I'll have your
That's
secrets
cool.
out of you.
Not really a
Everyone.
reason to go here, but like it's cool. This is useful. Like, this is very, very useful. The mug.
I told them. I said, you can't just ask someone what it's like to be executed every day of their life. They'll talk about it when they're ready. You'll tell me first, of course.
No, no one gets to know. I'm just gonna go into my room and cry about it after this, that's all. I hope you understand. I'm just gonna go into my room, cry about it, and... I don't know. It's also turning into an oral or something. I forgot that was the description of that one.
Nothing tickled your curiosity,
Want something from you already. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Nothing tickled your fancy. No, something did. I bought 2 plants from you. 'Cause I like plants. Plants are cool. Sentimental.
Welcome to the bloody circus.
Hello, Lloyd. Hello, Adult Lloyd.
Tenno. I forget what one is meant to do with company.
Hang out.
Put me to work, Tenno. Drusus has his debts to pay, and I have mine.
See, I kind of want to spend some... I'm like, Onos I still need to get, so I'm holding off on that, which is why... Because, like, I got Dante stuff already. I've got Ruvox. I just need to get Onos, which is 360, which is probably why it's way more expensive, because... It's 90, that's 180, that's 360 right here. So this is all worth the same as this. This just has the difference of needing... Coils, Lanthorns, Argon Crystals thing there.
Dante shared
this was built in Incarnate too, which is really nice.
I was content to let him explore our old burial vaults and ossuaries, but his request to examine my own replicated skull was a step too far.
I'm sorry, what?
Otherwise, his manners were impeccable.
Why are we looking at replicated skulls? See, I would also like this as well. If I can get the Onus blueprint, I will gladly go out and pick up all 3 of these things.
Very
it's 275.
good, Tenno. Be patient with me, Tenno. I am still adjusting to this era.
Do I have any of these that I want particularly? It's like the Eidolon Arcane has a lot of them in there, but there's a couple of them that are really good, so it's always theoretically worth it. Alternatively, the Duviri one's always pretty decent too. I know there's the Steel Path, which is just arcanes from fighting the Acolytes, as well as fighting the arbitration, doing the arbitrations. Which that's not a bad idea either. I do with the Voss prefer it. Screw it, let's do it.
Anything else, Tenno?
Primary dexterity, second dexterity. Not the worst case. Not what I would have liked. Arcane Pistolier is kind of whatever. Do I got any Arcane
I'm
Dissolution?
quite content down here. Make your selection, and the Vosper shall
I'm going to do all of them. One of them is worth 98 for an Arcane Energize, though. That is... No, that one's worth 84. 84. I'm assuming that these are all, like... highest to lowest, where this is... can't sell, yeah. 14 at the lowest. I'm assuming once I start getting several... I mean, I've got a couple of these that I plan on selling, but... there always is the option.
Oh, I'll just
I can always just buy Voss for caches too.
Something to dust. To do what you do would vex my sanity, Tenno. Oh,
yeah.
No matter. Company is
bye, Lloyd. Thank you.
Thank
you for my arcanes, Lloyd. We got the Nun right there. We got the Wisp right there. So who the hell's that? No, that's just someone with the Wisp skin. So like, what if they had a statue? They're like, no, that's not. Just want to get Corvex. To be fair, I know we can do bounties with him. I just haven't gotten around to it as much. Just haven't really thought about doing it as much. Necromech mods are always good. Ah, yes, the big glass hammer. With vials attached. Well, not glass, but the big hammer with things there. I don't really know. This would still be a better purchase for Illuminate than either of these two, because that's 30k. Also, I do have a thing where Tavia Illuminate. I always take the sigils. I have a thing with it. Have I not made this though? If I haven't, I should. What do we got? Is it not you that has it then? It may not be.
Huh.
I'm sorry, Burb.
Okay, now
Burb
what?
3.
Yep.
Nope, that's Intercells. Alright, we're going to see the French people. Priest man, give me your...
so much time speaking with the Gavieros.
Why, they are the only intelligent souls in this dreary place, priest.
Oh, that's shots fired.
Did she truly put Lua into the void?
Yes.
How?
Good question. By the power of... screw logic, I guess? Smart conduits. Camp beds. I do like the Gilded Feathercall set. Cask. I have 2 of these already? I don't have any of these, though. I will buy one.
Yes, goodbye.
Marie, it's not you that has it, right?
Come to steal a kiss, have you?
Yeah, give me the thing there.
You
Browse.
would make a scene of me yet.
No. Bonk, 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 bonk. No horny. Bad. Static diversion. Amps. I already have this one plenty.
I see.
Still don't have. Yeah, I'm gonna need plenty of these.
Farewell.
Oh well.
I am so disappointed in how
before
far
the
this
others
feature's
tease
fallen.
us. My
So, can you imagine my excitement to learn
Hello,
this
Rose.
place had a butler? Only to be matched by my dismay when I discovered it was Lloyd.
Roth, we like Lloyd around here. You like a Lloyd too. Don't you lie to me. Don't you lie to me, Lloyd. I do have this that I could buy. The Arcane collection for this is always worth considering too. Difference is I still need your Cassie, which I could always just buy it with Mafika. Is there anything else that I specifically need from you besides the scenes? Which might still be worth it, and then I do get the ensigns. So I get that, and I get the Honoria title. So I get the title for it, and I get a little badge.
I do not think Lloyd will ever stop loving Albrecht. I wonder if he will ever forgive himself for that.
To be fair, I'll need to purchase this at some point too. This, I'm like, is there any reason to pick up? Look, is the Mafika literally just used for that? Because if it is, then, eh. You get plenty of Ignia.
Insolent
Or not Mafika, the Ignia
dismissed.
that we use for that. The answer appears to be yes. Let me Google real quick. I want to figure out where I get that sarcophagus from. Because... So I know I bought it from someone. No, it is Bird 3. I thought so. Okay, let me see what Bird 3 actually has for sale then, because we know he has right now. Let me see what he actually has for his offerings. That's not what I'm looking for his shiny treasures list. Is there anything else to that? No, just the sarcophagus, actually. That's the only one that's additional to the base. So that explains a lot. I thought he would have had more. Turns out this is his only addition. That's a shame, actually. Because I would have thought there'd be a little bit more. I mean, to be fair, there's not much you can really do with the murmur. But, like, I would have figured you could have done something besides the sarcophagus. Like, maybe you could have had one of the little murmur eyes or something like that. I think that would have been really cool. Because imagine just popping into your ship and there's just a murmur eye staring at you as you go down or some such. Or there's just one staring at you from the corner. Like, I'd slap that in my ship. I think that'd be cool. So thank you for the lurk, Albians. I appreciate. I know you were streaming earlier. I hope that went well for you. Okay, decorations we can put up. We got Burb 3. I'm feeling a little funky, actually. And by that I mean I really don't know what to set up right now. It's the ornaments, but I don't really have any tree for that yet. I don't have a little Christmas tree. Do I have another fighter? Do I have a space for another fighter? No, I already have that one in there.
Ordis wonders, why is he here? Ordis supposes everyone has to be somewhere.
Shagraph. Ooh. How big is this one? No, that's a wall thing. That's a wall thing. That's unfortunate. Did I not put my Jack-o'-nut statue in? I might need to put that. Ah, he's not. I don't think I have enough room to... Statue. I have a couple guys. Because he's technically in there. He should be in my Noggle collection. He's not much as a Noggle as he is a statue, but... You know, he goes into there for the purposes of... Then I have these, but I have a whole selection I want to do with this, involving the flames on the left and right, and then put one of each on a side there, and... See, if I had Salad Man, I'd put him in, like right here. But... Okay, that one's not as standard. This one, I guess this could be on a shelf by itself, unless I have anything else. Oh, the answer to that is, I don't think so. There's a lot of Noggle statues I can buy. Platinum. Not that I have the means to. How big is this? See, I don't know why I would want a giant organ lady here, but it is cool I can do it. Agristone on here. Ah yes, the phone. Revolutionary 2 megabytes of memory. Never run out of storage space. To be fair, for that time period, 2 megabytes would have been massive. Space Invader? Well, I got stains on there. Ugh. Look at the stains on there. Ugh. So I gotta wipe that down. I don't like that one there. Go back into this room. I don't have any more statues to put in, so we can get away with going back into here. I need to find something else to put on my shelves. The problem is I don't have anything to put on my shelves. I could do this, actually. I will like this. Does this one go on this side? I believe this one goes on this side. Because it sets in more with this a little better. Personally, I think. Excellent. Kind of covers both of these. without being too in the way / out of the way. Now, what else do I have? Flint candles are cool, but they don't really apply right now. I put those up during Halloween. Do a night thing that I can do. I can always just set it up somewhere, vibe. But you know, I could do. I could put it like. I could just literally have it sit right here. Make sure it's not getting sucked into the wall. It's not. Yeah, we'll put that right there. Then I don't really have any need for it to go elsewhere. So. Please tell. Okay, I've not touched this. I'm going to set it down just for the purposes of testing it. If I can use it, I'm going to remove it afterwards. I want to see if I can actually do something with it when it says... Oh, I just clipped through it. It is just a normal office chair. No! I wanted to go rolly on it. I wanted to roll on it, man. Or at least be able to spin around on it. I have spices. Holy spice pile! That's a big pile of spice. That's a big pile of spicy. Make it a little bigger. Big pile of spicy meatball. Make sure it's not clipping into the wall. Don't think it is. That might be. I'm going to move it slightly forward just in case. Okay, that definitely isn't. I want it slightly to the corner. Why is it when I decorate something, everything has to go into exacts? I like this crack right here. We'll go with this crack. Like this way. Look at that one. A little gold to get Kintsugi style. There we go. Okay, we definitely have enough room for that. There's no way I don't. We got a small gap right here that I can put something in. Maybe a little bit in the front right here. You know, if I ever need to huff spice for some reason. I don't know why I would, but like... Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Where's the other one that I got? I have, here we go, Cloning 101. I got this one as well. I forgot about that. He just looks like he hates life with all of his clones. You know, I don't blame him. I need to put this one up still too. I have this item 9. Yeah, that's the next one on the list. Oh god, why is it having an aneurysm? Oh, it's grid snapping, that's why. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Because I got these in the way. You can go there for a moment. Oops. Oh no. What's next? that works. Then let's bring you back over. Gotta readjust you. Slightly silt. And voila. Okay, how are we looking now? How are we looking now? Pretty good, pretty good. I'm happy with that. Got Site 09 in there. You can see the 59. I mean, we are jumping from 47 to 58, but like I don't know where most of the other ones are that come before that. Eventually, it'd be really cool to have an entire shelving thing. I take all my prexes, either in like this room or or somewhere instead of a whole shelf.
But there does seem to be a relationship between your Warframes.
Just get all the prexes in order. Again, I'd have to see where all of them are to find out. But because I got these two I got from doing quests with them. Komi I bought with her. So I don't remember where I got Site 09s from. I got Sirius and Orions as well, but I have a pseudo order with this at least. We get 6, 7, 8, 9. Albeit 40, 40, 50, 50, but look, there's an ending to it, okay? It makes sense somewhere. And I still want these things to clash. I know they can. I've seen it happen online. I want them to. They just won't. I said, maybe I just need to put it in one of the other rooms and have less things in there for them? I don't know. Well, it is what it is. We got a little bit more time still. I think I'm going to decorate. I'm quite happy how it looks. Let's screw it. I need... What do I? I did check how much Kuva I had earlier. I was doing the thing there, and I completely forgot to check how much Kuva I had. Ma Riven mods. That's a parcel mods. Ma Riven. Box is fine, Torrid's fine, Codivores, or Moda Codivore, yeah. Coda Modivore. Let's try this one. I did say... We'll go up to 60 today. Worse. I already know what I want on it, if I can get it. That's bad. Not what I wanted. See, I had the fire rate that I want, but it's worse than this. The reload speed doesn't matter to me, ammo doesn't really matter to me, and damage to corpus is not great. I want zoom with it. Find zoom. Okay, that's not great either. Yep. Actually, this does go to 60. I just got 64 at this point. I don't care. Ah, yeah, just make it worthless. Just had a whole bunch of damage. Yeah, that's great. Wow, this one really does not want to give me cycling anything. I mean, I've heard horror stories of people cycling things for a while, but...
Impressive.
I think this one's usable, which is why I'm still using the thing as it is. I don't want to get too greedy with it, but... God, I want to make it a little better. Because I really enjoy using Cortation. I want an extra excuse to. Big flamethrower. Well, I joined in perfect time. Ooh, sorry, I'm in my throat. I joined in at the perfect time, clearly.
Marines inbound.
Oh, how that happened. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Voice crack there for a moment, I guess. I've been drinking plenty. I got a bottle of water. It's almost empty, but to be fair, I've been talking for a bit. Bunk. Okay, 24%. I'm at my daily cap already. Dang.
Listen, the machines are coming to life. There's Kuva in the air.
Hello, weird little worm girl.
All right, Hunter. I will reward you should you perform synthesis.
The resonance frequency has changed. You're onto something, Tenno.
Joink.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
What? Let's say
No time to ask questions. Destroy that thing.
Nah, we keep it right now. We keep it. We want more. As long as they don't get a full thing.
You're snoring, dreamer. My machines are tougher than that. The child's hurting my Kuva siphon. Queen's immortal guard. You're just a waste of food.
Yeah, they're not really immortal if I can slap them with my transference, so... Kinda how that works. Trying to flamethrower me, boy? I got a flamethrower for you, then. You're dead. You don't get to talk. Funk. You don't either. You're dead. Dead people don't talk.
Double, double, toil and trouble. The puppets dance while the chamber bubbles.
I mean, as long as it doesn't fill up to full and get away, we're fine. Just gotta wait for it to do its thing. Got rid of the Kuva Guardians already by dipping through them. Make them vulnerable. Not gonna destroy the braids just yet. As I said, we're kind of just waiting for them to start sucking a little bit more up. Because the more it sucks up, the more we get. That's the big thing. We basically just want to stop it from getting completely full and being able to depart. We want it to keep going until it's decent enough. There's going to be a double resource cache would boost it even further. Or double resource boost would boost it even further. I don't know. Look at one guy's trying to leave. Oh, but it's like, buddy, why would you go into a Kuva extraction mission if you know that we're gonna be sitting here for a bit? Unless you get randomly pulled into it. At that point, just depart. Like, just abandon party. Then you'll spawn right by the exit, and then can depart immediately.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Is it just stuck?
No! Protect the siphon!
Bugs there, that's problem solved.
Don't let them do that!
got one braid left. Let's try not to immediately destroy it if possible. Obviously, if we got it, we got it, but...
My siphon! I can't believe how useless you all are! Report for execution at once!
Oh, yeah.
You've destroyed the Queen's Kuva siphon. We can't allow any of these
Yoink.
to survive.
My Kuva now. Well, not just my Kuva, but our Kuva. But, you know, mechanically for me, my Kuva. I'm assuming we split it 4 ways, theoretically, if we were to talk lore of it. But to be fair, I'm pretty sure everyone, regardless, gets the same amount, so... 2-player, that's not gonna change much. So... All of your Kuva is mine. That's 662. That's not. We got a Requiem Eterna relic though. That's big. Getting a couple of these for in case I need them for the liches. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Really, to be fair, we're not doing them as much for the thing as much for the relic. I need plenty of, but at the same time. Probably a Tenocon layer this week. That I'm gonna have to pop in and set something up for my end. 'Cause I really want some of those nice rewards. Like, the Mesa Prime isn't as big for me because I already have Mesa Prime. But having a free Mesa Prime on top of a free slot means I can do 2 builds for Mesa then without having to worry about... Sir, are you okay? You know what, we got enough time for 1 more mission. Let's do a survival mission. We'll take Sevi just because the fact he's the best for it, outside maybe Valkyr. But Sevi, I have a little thing called Gloom.
Angry. I may require maintenance after all.
Gloom is a wonderful ability. I damage something, I get HP back. And it slows them too, by a pretty good amount. And for me, I just have the enemy within the ring that's based around me. So I can just make it real easy for myself. Just be close range, which I'm using a shotgun for. I want to be close range most of the time.
Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy.
Okay. Push me.
A steady stream
However,
of toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold on. Emergency life support is inbound.
You got an Umbra? I see that black around the character in there. That's an Umbra. I don't really see Excalibur Umbra that often. Again, you can't really have Excalibur Prime considering the way they handled him, where he's functionally the same as Excalibur, except for the fact that he's, you know, special skin. Basically, I mean, it's technically his own thing, but like, you know. You get Excalibur Umbra, and I bet you though if we didn't have a timeline where Excalibur Prime was given out, I bet you it would be Excalibur Prime as opposed to Umbra for the Wakashigi. They give Umbra away for, or Umbra away. They give Excalibur Prime for the sacrifice then. They probably have some exclusive mods to him as opposed to... They'd have product specific mods. I don't know, maybe they wouldn't. And he just having some built-in special effect. What the Umbra does, but... I still think the fact that they did the Umbra pretty cool. I wonder how that would change things, obviously, because...
I've delivered a life support capsule.
You know, they either have to make a whole bunch of Prime exclusive mods, where it's like maybe you'd have the Umbra mods, but you could only use them on Prime frames, for instance. That could totally be something I could see being done then. But... who knows? Obviously that didn't happen, so we can only theorize. In the process of getting that. Okay, gonna change much considering it's mostly built, not fully, but mostly. I know the infestations. Weak to fire. The whole thing. Weak to getting sliced up and weak to fire. Something burn the zombies. We just have space mold zombies.
Life support
so it's The Last of Us, I guess.
That's a bypass. It will suspend security measures for our operative and hasten their work.
Bonk. Let me cut everything down the way over. That way I ain't gonna get interrupted when I'm trying to slap this in.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
A bypass has lowered security barriers, slowing our operative.
Didn't cool down fully though, that's unfortunate. Well, we do get a couple extra minutes sped up for us. Everyone's gonna like that. Get a little bit of rewards faster. That makes the most egregious mode in terms of time actually not as bad. Okay, we're at 60%. I can't believe we finally hit Matter-Eye with the 5 mil. We got 3 mil left. And then I'm fully moving on from Matter-Eye outside of maybe wanting to use the bow here and there. The Tauron Strike. But... so barring that, if it still allows me to use the bow even outside of being Matter-Eye, even better.
First discovery. Keep up the good work. When you need it, extraction is ready.
Fortunately, we are back down to regular time now, but any kind of boost is still huge. That would have been really funny if we had another defense mission, because we would have had 4 in a row then. Also, I don't know why everything seems to be functioning a lot better all of a sudden in comparison to before. Not that I'm complaining. Almost stuttering. This thing didn't initial. Why did I check my graphics card now? When I said I to double check my graphics card now, game. Nope, I'm actually seeing the icons a little bit better. So yeah, no, that maybe it wasn't initializing properly. People should have been using it. Maybe just didn't initialize the graphics card properly. I mean, it still doesn't change much in the fact that we still have the one issue that I knew was probably going to crash me upon trying to start up again, considering it's done multiple times. And unfortunately, it's something I can control. So, but again, such is life. Any of you would like to become victims? You know. I need victims to charge up my gun. Something like this for like arcane compression would be really good because it reduces my AoE down, gives me a whole bunch of damage. And it'd be good for my... It would be fair, I know there is a shotgun mode too. One shotgun Riven, or Riven, the shotgun arcane. It makes it really solid, so... That'd still be a really good contender either way. Even without it. I need like one good picking up. Sir, I need you to explode, thank you. Big nuke. Vitus. 2 for 1 shield arbitration right there. Extra damage. Of course, I don't get the most amount of shots out of it, but it doesn't need to have the most amount of shots to just obliterate everything in sight. It doesn't. You're alive. Another one spawned in. You're gonna die. You and you. And you. Really all of you gonna die. It's just the order of operations. It's like my PEMDAS, except it's like reverse triage. My PEMDAS, as I said, it's like you got the Eximus units, clumps. Well, I was gonna say it's arbitration drones, general arbitration drones. That's like your things there. It's like that's like your equivalent of your multiplication division being your arbitration drones and Eximus units kind of paired into one, depending on which one's there, though I put higher priority on the Eximus drone, the arbitration drones. I guess technically that'd be your parentheses then, maybe? It's like your drones, your Eximus, your clumps, and then your singles. So it's Dex then, D-E-C-S. Drones, Eximus, clumps, singles. That one right there would have actually blanked. At least that one's slightly wrong. Don't say I love Dex slightly wrong. That's gonna end up sounding a lot worse.
Life support activated.
Moderately mature, I know. I don't care. I can do it. I'm having fun with it. Considering I kind of just made this up on the spot. Not the logic of it, but like the thing of it. Drone. I guess to be fair, you could also replace Eximus with Elites because that would classify as your Eximus. As well as, cause like, you have your other things that are your Eximus, and then you also have your special variant guys, like your Bailiffs and whatnot, that could classify as that too, to be fair. And that's more of a Dex rather than a Dex. I mean, not that it really matters, but like if we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of it. Down to the specifics. We'll go up at like 15. It's like the ancient healer, for instance, would be classified under the same categorization as Eximus, if the toxication. Because they're special elite level ones. That's why I love having my shotgun as well, because all I gotta do is hit headshots. Very easy to do, as it turns out, when you have 30 pellets going everywhere. Who would have guessed? Got 30 odd pellets going everywhere. Stuck reloading, might as well go ahead and start blasting. Got any other group? Got a group right here. Yeah, drone in that group. We're about to get to 15 minutes. Oh, looking below us.
Another life support capsule is now available.
43. You know, it's almost tempting to stay for another 5 minutes to theoretically grab that one. Nah. Let's beat us. That's not it either. I'm blind.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Alright. I'm out. There we go. Bibbidi bobbidi bibbidi boo.
Additional life support has arrived.
The cheat light in there just nuke everything. Like I got... That's basically rank 29. Not bad. Got a little bit of gallium. Nice. We do need gallium. We always need gallium. Good stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not stuttering as much. That's weird. I don't know what to call this then. It's working fine before. Or wasn't working fine before, now it is. Do I want to... You know what I might do? I do like this one.
It can be hard to have hope.
Do we have ones? No, we don't have the.
When the man owns
Don't have the other one.
and the system serves to save the man from us.
Yeah, they don't have them just yet. I guess to be fair, it'll probably be added at some point.
To help you pierce that false fog.
Just hasn't been added yet.
Chase it away with acts of beauty and succeed.
I want. Which one does it have?
Face the foe. Eyes.
Yeah, here we go.
As someone once said.
Okay.
If nothing
I
saves
thought I
us from
changed it.
death, may love at
With
least
the Arthur on the
save
smart
us
fridge.
from life.
There's that. He's got the no bitches face right there. I think I want the Entrati one right now. Oh, I didn't
If lost upon the plains
Anyway,
outside
I'll be back
cities,
tomorrow.
you may derive
As I said, I've been
sustenance from
practicing,
mineral-dense termite droppings,
so
which the
we'll see.
Australians call
As I said, I've been
eco-dye.
practicing for
You may also never form a consonant again, but
to
at
improve a
least you will
hero.
not be dead.
1 life. If I drop, I just exit and reload to save resources. So, as I went to get to Arkfeld a few times. But it is what it is. With that said, take care, halflings. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you all next stream. Bye bye.